have goosebumps all over me on that one. J.O. Williams and William. And it's so true. Having someone to lean on. And really that is kind of what this spiritual community is about. When you're feeling really down and you're feeling really out and you're feeling not connected to Source, come here on a Sunday. Join us because you'll be loved. People here are open-hearted. It's part of our mission statement. So, perfect song. Thank you so much, Dayola. So on the second Sunday of this month, we looked at, if you were here, we looked at the triune holiday season, which began with Thanksgiving, which represented healing, and Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa, which we're in the middle of, which represented giving gifts. Give gifts, light too, but we used giving our gifts. And New Year's, which represents gaining a vision of the gift to carry on our gifts, our own individualized gifts, to carry on into 2014. Miracles seen in 2014. That's what it meant. Oh, nice. And you can put anything in front of that. Like you can put love is seen in 2014. Success is seen in 2014. Just a mantra for you to just keep aligned with this whole New Year vision that we're going to be doing today. So back on that second Sunday, I did invite you to begin the process, just to begin it, by looking at a vision, something you wanted to manifest for yourself in 2014. What you really wanted to manifest. And we're not talking about New Year's resolutions. We're going to go a lot deeper than New Year's resolutions today, because visioning will take us into God's highest idea of what our gifts are and how we can express them. And I told you on that second Sunday that we would spend more time on the topic, and that time is now. I cannot believe it. 6 services in December, and here we are. Here we are, woo! And getting ready for New Year's. We started, it was like, wow, this was a full month, a rich month, a wonderful month. Well, today is the day. It's the last Sunday of the month. And it's a time to pause into the present, which is the name of this talk. Pause into the present. And receive the gifts of clarity, of focus, of wisdom, and intention. To set a strong intention. I want everybody today to leave here with a strong intention that they can experience in 2014. The Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland said, if you don't know which way you're going, any which road will take you there. And Yogi Berra said, and I've used this before, if you don't know where you're going, you will wind up somewhere else. So, we gotta have a little clarity, right folks? A little focus for all of us. So I'm gonna quote Ernest Holmes here. He says, as we bring ourselves to a greater vision, we induce a greater concept and thereby demonstrate more in our experience. The way to proceed is to begin right where we are. Can't begin anywhere else, but right where we are in this moment, right here and right now. And so we'll begin this morning right where we are. And it'll be an interactive service because we are going to be doing visioning, each and every one of us. So what is visioning then? Visioning is opening up to God's greater idea of who and what we are and what we want to vision. And we have a specific intention, and you're going to all make your own specific intentions on opening up to what it is you want to experience. And it doesn't have to be things, it can be. But what do you want to experience? What is it you want to really feel in your life? And then just following the questions, and you have in your bulletin the paper, but just following the questions and not allowing the mind chatter to come in. Stream of consciousness. There's no right way, there's no wrong way to do visioning. So we're all going to experience that today. And at this point, yeah, we're going to start it. I think we'll just get right into it. If you open your bulletins, you'll see in there a piece of, if you need a pen, raise your hand and Joe will give you one. You have plenty of pens. So our visioning today has an extra question in it. It has an extra question in it, but I'm going to start us by deepening a little bit into the process. So let's just take a breath. Have your pen and paper handy. You can write on the back of the paper too. So just breathe into the moment. Allowing infinite mind to fill you. The focus, the clarity, the knowingness of the divine mind is the mind that each one uses. Take a breath, breathe that in. Knowing that infinite mind is wisdom, I know that my mind is wisdom. My mind is filled with clarity. And if my mind is filled with clarity, I know that each one here has within them that infinite source, that wellspring of creativity, limitless ideas, and the ability to carry out whatever idea we have in our minds. For there is a support, something we can lean on. We can lean on the love of God, lean into the infinite wholeness of the divine. And so with that knowing, the first question that I'm going to invite you to hold in your head and bring down, not hold in your head, bring it down into your heart. It'll come through your mind as thoughts, bring it down into the heart and just allow yourself to write. And the first question, which is an added one, is what am I grateful for in my life in the past year? I am grateful for blank in my life in the past year. Just a quality, it could be a picture. You might not get anything, just stay open. Breathing that in. Move into the second question. What is God's highest idea, vision for my life in 2014? God's highest idea, vision for my life in 2014 is, let it flow. So we move on to the next question or statement. To enable this vision to manifest in my life, I must fully embrace the following quality or qualities of God. To enable this vision to to manifest in my life, I must fully embrace, embody the following qualities of God. The next question, to enable this vision to manifest in my life, I must release. To enable this vision to manifest in my life, I must release. Fill in the blank. And the last question is, what else do I need to know? There's some information that you can download, some information. What else do I need to know? So, from this information that you gathered, and you can do this anytime that you wish. In fact, this video will be on YouTube, so you can, and you have the questions, you can do this anytime that you wish for clarity. And if you want a strong intention statement, this will help you get it. Maybe you haven't really thought about or deepened into what you would truly like to manifest in your life. And remember, as Barry said, visioning, or any of our spiritual practices, it's not a one-shot deal. It's something you can do every day, you can do it weekly, you can do it whenever you feel like doing it. And it's the same with prayer. You just don't pray one time for the year. You know, hopefully you don't anyway. I mean, you pray to be in the presence of the divine, which you are anyway, but it's your awareness that you're clearing so that you can feel this loving energy flowing through you, because it does. It does. And so this is one of the tools that enables us to get in touch with the divine within. This allows us to connect with that which is already present, awaiting our recognition of it. And sometimes it takes moving beyond your comfort zone. Sometimes you got to do that. And the good news is that you have already within you all the gifts, all the beauty, all the rich potentiality you could ever desire. It's already present within us, waiting to be discovered, to be accepted, to be accessed. Limitless possibilities is not somewhere out here. Limitless possibilities is within us. All of these qualities of the divine that we speak of are within us. But we have to clear away a lot of our core beliefs and ideas in order to allow it to become clear in our lives. That's how we really manifest. Coming to the place of peace. So the not so good news is that fear and limiting belief often do, in fact, usually they do, block. They block our awareness of the highest possibility, making it difficult for you to conceive of living beyond present limitations. Sometimes we're in situations in our lives where there looks like there's some limitations, there's some big roadblocks. And so this is moving beyond it. Knowing at the same time that maybe whatever is going on in your life, if there is something going on in your life, that you can move into the light at any time because the light is always shining. That's the idea of moving through the fear and the limitations. And so as you reach for a greater vision for your life in 2014, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if your fears and old beliefs reassert themselves, because they pop up. It's not like, okay, I'm going to release that belief, that block. It's gone now from my life. Well, sometimes, it's taken us quite a few years to get that belief, and we believe it. That's why we do the 4 agreements every year. So we can start the whole year and move to the holiday season with newer agreements, deepening our awareness of them. Because those old core beliefs come back up again, and they rear their little, not so pretty heads sometimes. But we can counter it with our strong intentions. There is a natural part of the process that you will find when you do open up to the infinite mind of the divine, which is your mind. You'll realize that we use the divine mind, yes? Mm-hmm. Yes. It's not something out here. That's the whole point of New Thought religious science, is that we are accessing, we are moving into alignment with the infinite mind. It is our mind. Ernest Holmes said there is only one mind. That's God's mind. That's my mind now. So now let's pause into the present. We're pausing in the moment, taking the breath and moving forward into the present with a strong intention, with a vision that the universe can read. The law is always responding to what we put into it, but we have to be clear or else we get back more confusion. That's what we get back, more confusion. So, not to feel yourself feeling frustrated when those old things rear their heads again. Doubtful. Doubt is not good. And fearful. Or even unworthy of your vision. That can sometimes happen. We all deserve the very best. Each and every one of us deserve the very best. The thing is to know that your greater possibility lies on the other side of the feelings. So on the other side of the fear is all the good waiting for you. Remember, in the unknown, which we sometimes fear the unknown, that's where the presence of good is, the presence of God is. Right there, waiting on the other side. Waiting for us to move through so we can experience it and have that faith. Use prayer to release some of these old beliefs. Use prayer. Use your affirmations. Remember that a higher idea always heals a lesser one. Hold that higher idea, yeah. Hold that higher idea. Your new vision for your life. You learn to trust and believe in it. Believe that it is true, that you can absolutely access it because you can. And then all those false beliefs, which aren't real anyway, well, they're not real anyway, fall away. They fall away. Take time to pause into the present. To go within. The breath will always take us within. To go within, to touch the great universal sea of pure creation and limitless possibilities, and to access the greatest power of all, the power of God. And the power of God is you in expression. So let us really have that strong vision for 2014, and I say Happy New Year. Let's make it a good one.
Yes.